people will just take a minute. We're not talking about any big labor-intensive thing. Just to very quickly clean those out and we'll be good to go.
Heavy rains and high-speed winds are heading for the Twin Tiers tonight. County leaders are asking people to do one simple chore to help the city of Elmira avoid possible flooding tomorrow. Good evening, everyone. I'm JB Buno.
And I'm Laura Queso. Thanks for joining us here in the late edition in high definition. The National Weather Service in Binghamton says there is a possibility of urban flooding tomorrow. So Chemung County leaders are warning neighbors in Elmira to do their part.
That's right. WENY TV's Joe Melillo spoke to those officials today and joins us live in the studio with more. So Joe, what can neighbors do to help prevent flooding from all this rain heading our way?
Well, JB, it's pretty easy, and all you need is a rake. Now, Chemung County Emergency Management Director Mike Smith says clearing storm drains of fallen leaves and debris from the tornado in July could help keep drivers safe tomorrow.
But the issue, because of the tornado and the amount of debris that got scattered all over the streets in the town and out in the city and so forth, is that a lot of storm drains are kind of plugged up.
If you're walking down the street and you see a storm drain that looks like this, don't be surprised if there's some flooding on your street. Debris left over from this July's tornado has clogged up the drainage systems in Elmira. It's really easy to clean up. All you need is a rake.
People have a moment. It would be very helpful if they would just take a rake and go out and rake that stuff away from the storm drain up into their yards. It doesn't do any good to rake it into the street or up the street because it'll just wash back in. They've got to get it up and out away from the storm drains. And that should help a great deal alleviate any ponding we might have.
Water that ponds on the side of the road because of minor flooding can lead to cars hydroplaning and could cause accidents.
This is mainly going to be a beneficial rain for us here in the Twin Tiers. Problem is, when we get some thunderstorms that come through, we may get a quick, heavy burst of rain in a few spots, and that could lead to urban and poor drainage flooding issues.
Obviously, we've got kids walking to school. We don't need to have them waiting. You know, it's not appropriate. If we get the water off the streets, it's much easier for them.
Now, with the rains coming tomorrow, flooding might not be the only problem, as power outages could be possible